For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll give it to the back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. You know, Oklahoma's DNA. Tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
Yeah, and we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day when they ran the option and just hit you in the mouth. But, you know, football's evolved, and that's the one thing about this offense. Can they keep their physicality and assert their physicality? The good Oklahoma teams are physical.
The Sooners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll ride the hot hand. Still on his feet at the 45. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
The offense making a statement early in this game. They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this defense so many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You could see the defense wasn't sure what was going on.
And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The Sooners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Sategna. Looking for the end zone. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, 1st and goal at the 1. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. Trying to get it in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The Sooner Schooner doesn't have a tight turning radius, but it can rev up the Oklahoma crowd, David.
Man, get them started, get them going early, test the limits, get in the end zone, get these people going bananas just safely. You know, go bananas, go crazy, but, you know, don't do too much and don't fall over in your seats.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the gun, the running back has it. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Missouri wants to go fast.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button.
Breaks into the open. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looking to fire. He caught it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. Trying to bully their way in. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. And that one did not work. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Got it behind the line, it's Coleman. He gets it in! Touchdown, Tigers!
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Sategna. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. He'll pull it down and run. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend, That is the hardest thing to defend because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Caught behind the line. It's Burks. At the 45 on his way. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown Sooners. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Caught in the backfield, it's Hardy. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Back to pass. Grab behind the line, it's Hardy. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Hardy. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. There he goes. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Hauls it in. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
How about the hit on the tight end there? They knew they had to bring the lumber on the big fella to bring him down, and they just blew him up.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Shakes off the defender. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Burks. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had...
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation, nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Power football with the run. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And the Sooners will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the 2nd half. Trying to set the tone with the run. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
That's caught. It's Coleman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Missouri wants to go fast. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long, and here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Flushed out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. Catch in the middle. It's Hardy. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red zone, these windows, they close so quickly. Everything just has to be done a little bit faster. You've got to be so much more precise, and as a result of being late on the throw, they turn it over in the red zone.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on! Touchdown Sooners! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field to score. There is no end in sight for these ones.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets him to the 28. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel...
He's got it along the sideline. All by himself down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Tackled at the 24. Almost breaks even with the yardage you would have gotten with a touchback. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Nice route, nice catch by this receiver. What's important for a quarterback throwing the in route to a guy in the slot?
Well, I think he has to have great timing, and I think the receiver needs to get his right depth so that they know exactly where each other is going to be and when the ball is going to be in the air. These two have outstanding timing with one another.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. And you think back to Bob Stoops taking over as head coach in 1999 and bringing with him the air raid offense, a style of passing attack that still wasn't very prevalent in college football at the time, but since then they've always had good quarterback play and guys that could play up tempo, make good decisions. This dude right here, he fits in perfectly with what they're trying to do throwing the ball in Norman.
And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Dumps it off in the flats. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, we've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense